Not many people get up in the morning to go to the airport and become full-time travelers. You see the life of travelers on social media, but how did they get there? This is our travel towards life as full-time travelers. 14 lessons made to help you reach your goal too. Being a traveler is something you are 24/7, and that's why you'll need to be comfortable with what you do. The only way you can do that is to find out what you really want. We couldn't keep up with being cool hikers or fashionable city people, so we stay true to who we are, and so should you. It might sound strange, but the hardest part about becoming a traveler is actually deciding to become a traveler. That's the big hurdle. The rest is just work and planning. You need to share your plan. That way you have to commit and you'll be obligated. You can lie and postpone to yourself, but not to others. To find your travel type, you'll need to feel inside what you want and also what you don't want. Remember that you can travel exactly how you want to. This is your dream coming true. We wanted a motorhome and bought an old classic Heimer, but maybe you'd rather hitchhike from hostel to hostel or fly from city to city. There's no right or wrong way here. Some people choose to travel part-time so they can work at home half of the year or enjoy the season they love the most back home. We chose to travel full-time because it felt right for us. Again, there's no right or wrong decision here. You have to do what feels right for you. But still, it's a part of the adventure to leave your comfort zone a little. Just as hardly anyone becomes travelers overnight, the same goes for funding your new life as a traveler. A bag of money isn't going to drop into your lap. You have to work for it and most likely sacrifice something too. Remember that no matter how you choose to raise money to finance your new life, there's a pot of gold waiting for you at the end. Or rather, a pot filled with adventure and freedom. Unless you're killing it at the stock market or inheriting a lot of money while traveling, you'll eventually run out of funding. That's the bitter truth. So how can you keep on funding your travels? Good news, there's a lot of options. Without a doubt, you have useful skills too, or you can obtain or perfect some before you go. One of the most important things while traveling is to prepare yourself for all sorts of scenarios, but you must keep in mind that your loved ones also have concerns. Don't neglect those. Sadly, you'll probably have to deal with a few negative questions too, but don't let them get to you. Those people will always exist. A friend of ours predicted that we wouldn't be able to be together 24/7 for more than 2 weeks. This could have been true if we didn't have an unwritten step-away rule. When you feel lonely or angry, all sorts of negative thoughts run through your head. That'll block for the happy thoughts, or even stop your adventure before time. We spend at least a few hours on social media every day to update our feeds and profiles, plus a lot of time on creating video and photography material. Not to be seen, but because our passion is sharing. Remember that no matter how easy it looks, you don't get famous by just lying on a beach. Social media and media in general demand a lot of work. Go learn some skills before you go. We were surprised how important these small and boring things are. No one ever talks about boring stuff like this. Maybe that's why we also had to learn from our mistakes. This will take some time, and you'll be surprised how many things you have attached to you. But your work here, it will be rewarded. We'd never uploaded things to the cloud regularly before we began traveling, but after our first break-in, we found out how important it is and how much papers and pictures are worth. So, uploading pictures, videos, personal papers, etc. is a must. You could forget them on a train or lose them in a wildfire. We hardly ever have a route, only a destination, and most of the time that destination is towards the sun somewhere. But even with only a destination, we often have to change plans due to something more exciting or in the way. Planning is fun, but make sure not to get stressed. After all, the best adventures are the ones you didn't plan, those who come as a surprise. We know you have so many things to do before you leave, but you can't redo a proper goodbye once you've left. And trust us, there will be times when you miss someone badly, and the memories of a proper goodbye will help you a lot through that. After all, a get-together is much less time-consuming than making a date with each of your loved ones. Right now we hope that you're filled with the same yes feeling we had when we were planning our new life years ago. You're probably also a bit scared, and that's totally normal. You're doing something most people don't dare to do. If you're ever in doubt or feel stuck, take this course again, or contact us with the questions you might have. We want you to succeed, and be happy too. How are you feeling right now? Hopefully full of energy and power. This video is bits and pieces from things that didn't fit in anywhere else. We are always happy to hear your feedback and follow your new life as a traveler. Just send us an email and let's keep in contact.